personal. Aleko cheeky one, isn't it?
All right, let's go.
I don't want to scare
that
Real
looks
Madrid
good.
fans.
I hate him. Tamaric.
Sorry,
Okay,
I
that's
just
it.
wanted
No,
to-
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Now you're
It's
done.
really
See?
loud.
You know what? You're like my 6-year-old.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Elisha here, and welcome back to another episode of Through Ball. Did you miss us? Did you miss us? Huh? Did you miss
I missed
know,
us.
Yeah, you missed
I know,
us.
what
I
did
missed
you?
guys. Wow. As always, I'm joined with the best of the best. Kaylin Kyle to my left, Darian Jenkins to my right. How you guys feeling? Are you happy to be back here for Through Ball?
I missed you. It was a nice little resetting week, getting away from the Barcelona clout and all that. I do have a surprise for you later on in the show. Don't worry. I brought presents today.
Oh, shoot.
Brought some presents.
I like presents. It's like Christmas came early. How you feeling, Darian?
I am good. Champions League is lit. I can't wait for the next round. But yeah, no, I'm good. I got to see you earlier this week. Yeah, we had a little link up.
Oh yeah,
That's interesting. I didn't get a text.
We
It's
had
weird.
a-
It's awkward. What'd you guys do? What'd you do?
It just so happened that we ran into each other at the poster reveal for the
World Cup.
for the
Yeah,
New
it
York,
was
New
sick.
Jersey. Honestly, I give it a solid 8.5. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on. Obviously, Club World Cup this summer, World Cup next year, Champions League is getting down to it. So we're going to talk about all the exciting things happening right now in football. Without further ado, let's get right into it. To get us started, as always, talking about our favorite moments from the past week, our VAR moments of the week. Kaylin.
Oh, I'm first this
Yes,
week.
you're first this week. You're
Ooh,
first. Get us
okay.
kicked off.
I'm gonna take it non-serious for my VAR of the week.
Okay.
Diego Luna, Real Salt Lake man. I have said it week after week after week. He should be on the 2026
You
Men's
love you
World
some
Cup
Diego
team for the
Luna.
U.S. Men's National Team. Mauricio Pochettino. If you're listening and tuning in, I know you're a smart man. Take him. But it was really cool this week. Like he shines on the pitch, but then off the pitch, he was like dressed to impress, red carpet.
He's swaggy.
Yeah, and then he met actor Diego Luna, so it was like Diego Luna meeting. Producers just
Spider-Man
drop it in
meeting.
here so I don't
Spider-Man
look crazy. Yeah, and it was such a cool moment. So it got me thinking. So I want to ask you guys. So I'm going to put you guys on the hot seat for my VAR. If you had an actor or actress that could play you in a movie, who would it be? And then give me like a why, a little bit of a why. I feel like you already know who you're going to say.
I've had this conversation
can
before.
go
I have
first.
two.
You can
I
go
have two, I
first.
think, for you.
Okay,
Go on.
I've gotten a lot of Aaron Pierre lately,
Ooh.
and are you taking that?
No, I like it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Aaron Pierre.
All right, Darian, you're up.
Who I would want to play me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Keke Palmer.
She's so
I
funny.
love
Okay.
Keke Palmer.
Okay,
Get her a little afro, pick her hair out. I mean, I don't know. It could have happened.
You know, it's your
I like
girl.
her, but you know it's your girl. Oh. All right, Kayla.
You're hot as well. Don't worry, you're hot as well.
Thank you. I
Okay.
was waiting for it.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
I want to say Margot Robbie.
Good one. I
Margot
love
Robbie,
Margot, but like
yes.
Margot's like a 20. Like she's like here. So like I'd love that show. I love Cameron Diaz. I would love
I like that one.
in the
Yeah.
holiday
Yeah.
when she's got like the short blonde bob. I
Yeah.
remember I went through a
Yeah.
phase. I was like, I'm
Great
cutting my
movie.
hair off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my VAR.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
VAR.
has
Cool.
nothing to do with football, really.
Keke Palmer's going to be here next week. Aaron Pierre and Cameron Diaz.
Son, make
There's
it
no
happen,
rules.
DAZN.
There's no rules, but since we're switching things up
Yeah.
this week, Arian, what is your
I'm going second.
VAR
Wow, ladies first.
moment?
Okay.
Yeah, ladies
No,
first.
you're such a gentleman.
Yeah.
Chivalry,
Who are you?
Chivalry
A week
used to
away.
be dead, but I brought it back to life.
My
Barcelona's doing well, that's
VAR moment is Jose Mourinho being the most serious, unserious coach that we have ever seen. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that man. Bringing a puppy, I believe it's Maximin's dog,
Yeah.
onto the pitch for training. But it seemed like the dog was there for most of the training, and Jose Mourinho was just playing with him, had one of the balls. The dog was like gnawing on a ball. There's
Yeah.
like players passing behind him. But that's my moment because I just love that he's like, he brings the humanity to football a bit, I think more than we see other managers do. And just him bringing a puppy on the pitch during training is like the most Jose Mourinho thing that he could do.
Mourinho
I
is
already knew
prime time.
I already
Box
knew I
office.
liked him, but then I'm a dog person. Like everyone always says, if you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? And most people would be like, I'd pay off mortgage. I would open a dog sanctuary for older
Aw.
dogs that like on a big farm where they can live their
Oh,
best
that's
lives.
nice.
So when I saw that, I was like, I knew I liked you. Now I love you. Like, and then like the little puppy like pouncing around. I'm like, this is, I want to be at that practice. I want to play for a manager like that.
I know,
What's crazy?
same.
Mourinho does this, and then like a few days or a week before, he pinches another manager's nose after
what I'm saying.
losing a cup game.
Right.
He's an insane human. With that being said, my VAR moment of the week, actually, not just of this past week, lately, the Edwin family been going viral.
Fresh.
I've seen them so many times down my timeline or my For You page of just straight drip after drip after drip coordinating. And I've had the pleasure of meeting DeAndre a few times.
What's he like?
Super cool. Super cool. Actually,
He has aura.
nicer than I thought he would be in person.
Really?
Yeah. And he's never struck me as like somebody who's stuck up or mean or anything like that. But so just down to earth, just casual, just, regular, which is, again,
I
what
love
you
that.
expect.
I'll say
from
both of you
players,
guys
but
always
yeah.
have good drip. Like, where do you find your inspiration from? Because when I look at that, it's not just like DeAndre and his wife. It's the kids. Like, everyone's matching and everyone looks sick.
Yeah.
Like, where do
Literally.
you guys find inspiration of fashion from? Is it Instagram or is it just like vintage shopping or?
So for me, I'll say, since I was a kid, I've always admired my mom's sense of fashion. Like her fashion like is inspired by her personality. And she's very bright. I've always told people, if you don't know my mom, it's like as if the sun became like a person. Like she's so like
Stop it.
warm
I love
and
that.
bright.
Stop it.
She's like that. And then over the years, I've made a lot of fashion mistakes on my journey to like, my style journey. But when I met my girl, also like she's modeled her whole life, and so
Oh, wow.
she's super.
Okay.
Her
Okay.
mom's a
Aw.
designer too, and so that's helped.
Influence of women around you.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. The
That
women
is
around me. All right, for this segment of Onside or Offside, as always, I provide the takes. Sometimes they're mine, sometimes I just get them from wherever and
Eric.
possibly rage bait
Our
you
producer,
guys.
Eric.
Eric, yeah. And of course, Kaylin and Darian will tell me, am I bugging? Am I tripping? Are we onside or offside? And starting it today, Luka Modric just recently became a minority owner of Swansea City. Now, he's one of the very few professional footballers, current or ex-footballers, who have actually, bought into a football team. We've had different other celebrities, other athletes become owners. But the take is more footballers should become club owners. Onside or offside?
Onside.
Onside. Flag stays down. Flag stays down.
I
Why
feel
we
like
saying onside?
offside.
Why
Oh,
offside?
I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I just feel like if you have money, buy a football club. Football is the best sport in the world. Like, I don't care if you're whoever. Like, I want people to love football as much as
Oh,
we
so you
do.
just want people
I just
overall.
want people to
Okay.
buy into
Oh,
football
okay,
clubs for
that's
the
okay.
love.
Yeah.
I was
Do I
like,
want?
wait, so you agree?
No. I'm
Okay.
like kind of like it's like you see this white picket fence. See
Like,
this
it might-
one?
yeah,
Well, it's
it'll go
orange.
to
And,
It's a little
VAR.
orange
it's
yellow,
orange
but
and
yeah.
yellow.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on it. I just
Okay.
want people to invest in. Well, we don't need to. It's the best sport in the world.
No, I like that. My only take with it, yes, of course, we want more former footballers like J.J. Watt, Kaylia Watt, who own Burnley. Yes, love that. Bring a women's team with you.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a women's team with you. Let's keep growing the sport and just expand it. You guys got pockets to buy one, buy two. You can do it. We know you can.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot of big names. LeBron has stakes in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
I like when athletes, I will say, and it's not being disrespectful. I do like when athletes buy into sporting teams because I feel like they get it. Like you get what it takes to be successful. You get what it takes behind the scenes. Whereas maybe someone with a ton of money that's never played a sport, they hire the right people to know the ins and outs of football clubs.
It's just a business.
Yeah, it's just a business to them. Whereas like sporting people, yeah, it's a business, but they have that little
Get it.
extra of like, I get it. I was there, the good, the bad, the ugly, when, you know what I mean? And I think when you do it right, like Ryan Reynolds, I'm not just saying it because he's my Canadian guy, but you look what he's done with Wrexham. They're getting promoted and promoted year after year after year. He's invested a lot of money, but now he's seeing return on it with sponsorships, I think they're in the championship.
True.
Now you've got every Channing
They're
Tatum
about to
games
go to the
dancing on
championship.
tables now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So when you do it right, it hits. So footballer or not footballer, if you got the money, throw money at it and see where it goes.
All right, next up, my take on this situation with Matic and Onana. There was a little bit of trash talking going on before the first leg of the quarterfinals of Europa League between Lyon and Manchester United. My take is, though, you need beef in football. We need more beef in football. We need more smoke. We need more animosity. It helps with the competition. We need more of it. We don't have enough of it right now. Onside or offside?
Onside.
Onside.
Yeah.
Onside, absolutely. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We agree. The game's gone soft a little bit. I can't lie.
Way
And
too
we need-
soft.
yeah.
We need the shithousery. We need the trash talk.
Mhm.
That's how you get more people clued into the games. And also, it gives you more fire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Were you a trash talker when you played?
No, I was Little Miss Perfect.
For some reason, I don't find. I
Not
feel like
at
you trash
all.
talk.
I was
We'll do
the
a
worst.
VAR check on
The
that.
VAR check, I can just tell you now, it probably would have gotten a lot of red cards. My thing is, I look back on the CONCACAF Champions Cup, LAFC, Inter Miami, and I had said midweek on This Is MLS with Major League Soccer, I was like, that is what we're missing. Like, we're missing the old school football where refs would like, not in a dangerous way, not in a reckless tackle, but a tackle where it's like, I'm going to leave a bit in, not to injure you, but like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, we miss that. Like, we miss that old school football. And I know we have VAR, so you can't really get away with anything, but that's what makes rivalries rivalries.
You have VAR, you're getting punished for celebrating, you can't stand on a ball anymore. Like, come on.
Yeah, like,
this is what the game's about.
But this is why it's the best game in the world,
need
is
more.
because, like, we need more of that. We
Yeah.
need more off-field antics. We need more of Zlatans in the world that says it how it is. Like
Sergio
the
Ramos.
villains. Yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes.
this is why we fall in love with the game. We
Mourinho
fall in
pinching
love
a
with the
nose.
villains.
Pinch more.
Yeah.
Pinch people's ears. Like, yeah, we need that. I'm glad we agree. All right, and this next take actually relates to Sergio Ramos, and it is, we need more showboating on the pitch. We need more flair, more, people, players teasing each other. We need more of that in football. And for context, for everybody who hasn't seen, Sergio Ramos got a penalty at the end of the match versus Tigres that Monterrey played the other day. And Tigres' goalkeeper, Guzman, was trying every trick in a book to try and distract Sergio Ramos. Onside or offside, we need more showboating in the game today.
Onside. Absolutely. He
Onside?
turned his back around. But I
Yeah.
mean, not the player you do that against. He's the
Yeah,
man's
that's my own-
unfazed. You
Yeah,
can't phase this man. It's
I'm
Ramos.
I want more showboating, so I'm onside for
Yes.
that because I
Okay,
do
cool.
love it. But
Cool,
this
cool.
was
You don't like
wild.
the turnaround?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? You just look silly.
I appreciate you gave us something to talk about on
Yeah,
the show.
it's Sergio Ramos.
You gave us something to talk about, and it's Sergio Ramos.
yeah.
Like,
he's
I don't
usually
know.
so clinical when it comes to penalties. It's just like he's probably gonna bury it. He's not phased. He's played in the
might
most
as well have some
intense
fun.
matches.
You know he's gonna score
Yeah.
anyway. You have some fun while you're at it.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
this is one of them where it's like, come on. Just get in your net, do what you need to do. I think maybe it's just like a goalkeeper take from me. Goalkeepers are wild. Like, this
No,
is
they're a
why you're a
special kinda
goalkeeper.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
You're
and I
special
mean
kinda
this in the
Martinez.
most respectful way.
Yeah,
you have a
absolutely.
screw missing. Like, who chooses to have balls kicked at them?
And just like
To be
throw
fair, I
your
was a
body
goalkeeper
on the
growing up.
ground
Yeah, no.
constantly. No, mad respect for goalkeepers. It's an amazing type of crazy that I don't have, but I wish I had.
Yeah.
Now, overall in the game, though, we need more of that. Even
Yes.
recently, like Memphis Depay stood on top of the
And now it's
ball, and now in
banned.
Brazil
Like,
they've
why
banned
are we doing
it.
this?
You're
This
is
Brazil.
soft.
This is
This is the
game.
land
It's
of
soft.
Jogo Bonito. Why would you
Right.
not want to have that?
Come on.
And still, with the spirit of showmanship, recently, in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League, Arsenal versus Real Madrid, Declan Rice, white rice, rice and peas, yellow rice, whatever you want to call it, Declan Rice
Definitely
had,
white rice.
for me, Declan had the greatest free kick performance in a match ever in the history of this game. Onside or offside? Offside? Name a better one.
If you made it specific to Champions League, I would say yeah.
Okay,
Cristiano Ronaldo has scored a brace with Man United.
sure.
But in Champions League, it's just different.
That's
It
right. He
hits
didn't. He didn't
different.
say Champions League. He didn't say Champions League.
The overall.
Overall, yeah. I'm going to go onside.
Nah, I'm
I
going
mean,
off.
he was cooking that. I looked at it and I was like, "You're my Instapot." Genuinely, cook rice to 10. I press it. I hear the beeping upstairs. I run and it is perfect.
Yeah.
And then someone had tweeted, it was like the Bernabeu, they're putting the roof on. They're like, rice cooks better with the top on. I'm like, you're dead right. You don't get that crispiness. It's perfectly
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
For me, and then I saw an interview midweek with him, and someone had asked him, I forget what it was on, and he was like, that for me will go down with the best moment of my footballing career. And that's when you know as a player, you're just like, you've hit it.
Yeah.
You could get injured tomorrow and you're like, I will tell my kids this at Christmas in 2046 of like when your knees aren't working, your hips are gone, and you're sitting there on the big rocker being like, baby, I did it.
What's going on?
Well, I'm just saying.
Your knees are gone,
You're down real
All I have
bad.
to say,
your joints are creaking.
I went for a run. I'm not even 40 yet. I went for a run the other day, and my knees, they're gone. They're gone. So I'm just like, that to me is like the pinnacle of a career for a player where you're like, you've done it.
No,
you've made it. And it's like,
they were beautiful and also stunning, all of the Real Madrid players.
Rice, baby.
Everybody was like,
Ding,
damn.
ding, ding. Yeah.
Can I just say, I don't want to scare Real Madrid fans right now, but I have a little.
Oh, we knew it was coming,
Props.
didn't we?
I have a little something.
We knew it was coming.
I don't want to scare.
Oh my God.
I don't want to
Wait,
scare
that
Real
looks
Madrid
good.
fans. I don't want to.
What do you usually put on your rice?
Nothing. It's Declan Rice. It's just white. It's plain white rice.
I hate him.
I'm so happy.
Oh my
Next.
God.
All right, and this is the segment where we like to give our flowers to, a few players, individuals in the game who we feel like deserve a little bit more recognition. Kaylin, who is your man of the match from this past week?
I think
man of the moment.
The man of the moment, the man of Egypt, the king of Egypt,
Ooh.
Mo Salah, finally.
Oh.
Liverpool woke up, shook their heads and said, what are we doing? Why are we waited so long? Gave him his contract extension. We said this, I think it was
About
episode
time.
2 of Through Ball. We were all very passionate about it. Pay the man what he needs. It's the only player to score multiple goals, multiple assists in consecutive seasons for Liverpool and you said it, never gets injured. It's almost like the man is aging backwards. Like not only what he's done on the pitch for Liverpool, but what he does off the pitch in and around the community. That guy's a legend. They need to build a statue for him. He needs to retire at this club. I said it. He has to retire at this club.
Retire at this club.
100%.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. I just clocked something.
Uh-oh.
You said they need a statue.
Yeah.
Giant Sphinx Mo Salah statue next to the pyramids in Egypt. It's a Sphinx, Mo Salah's face, right next to the pyramids. Make it happen. I'll start the GoFundMe. Well, all right then, Darian, who's your man of the moment for the past week?
You're going to hate this, but Sergio Grace with Dortmund. In the second leg against Barcelona, he scores a hattie. He almost turns the tide for Dortmund against Barca. It became so close. Didn't get it done all the way. I wish he scored one in the first leg. He probably could have sealed the deal if then. I'm sorry. But he deserves all of the flowers because he's been in and out, dealing with a lot. He's shown up some games, shown up some not. Yeah. And what a way to make a statement bowing out of Champions League with your hat trick.
Yeah, shout out to Grace.
It's crazy.
Although I felt really bad because in his man of the match picture, he just looked like he did not want to be there.
That's the thing. It's like a blessing and a curse. You're like, you just scored 3 against Barcelona, one of the best clubs in the world, and you're exiting the Champions League. Like I would take no goals to be punching my ticket through to the next round.
Right?
Yeah, it's like the good and the bad, and then like the ugly. Like you want to celebrate, and you're gonna remember that moment for the rest of your career, but they're gonna be like, but you lost. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like you didn't, not lost, but you didn't make it through to the next round.
You won,
it's like
but you lost on it. Yeah.
Well, they won, but they lost. We lost, but we won. Barcelona are through to the semifinal.
I have something to show you. I have something to show you.
What you got for me?
You know who else? It's not a gift, but I want to I want to be like, you know what? I know you love Barcelona, and the next time we go, I'll hook you up.
Okay.
But like Barcelona loved me deep down.
Okay.
All right. So they invited me. I don't even know when this was. See, my props aren't like ready to go. It's here. I'm not as good as props. So they even personalized my jersey for me. Hey. Okay. So I'm gonna let you hold on to that because Barcelona killing it in the Champions League. But you need to wear that in your pickup game with is it Mary? What's her name? I'll let you wear it once, okay? And then we're gonna get you your own. We're gonna get you your own.
Actually injured. Yeah. Father Jason got a little crazy. Yeah.
Anyways, we're all gonna make a trip
that's
to Camp
sick.
Nou together, okay, guys?
That's sick. I love that.
Yeah.
So you can just hang it up there over the whatever.
Barcelona.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Speaking of Barcelona, actually, 6 upside down. Our number 9, Robert Lewandowski,
Ooh.
is my man of the moment. The man, the myth, the legend. Actually, funny enough, as much as he's getting older, it's like he's aging like fine wine.
It's like us. It's like us 3.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Aging like fine wine. Aging like some fine Polish wine. 40 goals in 47 matches this season for Barcelona.
That's crazy.
He scored 29 goals in 28 matches against Dortmund since he left. Obviously, a lot of that with Bayern Munich. But the man's just balling out and making a case for himself again for the Balon d'Or. He lost out, and now the way things are going for Barcelona, it's very much a possibility again. But it's great to see, again, somebody who at this point in his life is supposed to be on his way out and is still performing at a high level. So got to show some love to Bobby.
There was a cool stat, and it was like he was in an interview and someone was like, name a player that's played on 3 different teams in the Champions League that scored 10 or more goals. And he was trying to think, and the guy was like, it's you.
It's just you.
It's only ever been you.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was like a dating, like, it's only ever been you. And I'm like,
You're the number 1.
Yeah, you're the number 1. But I'm like,
you.
that's a huge feat. Like, like
That's
it's
crazy.
so impressive. And he's just like such a likable guy. Like, he's dancing on TikTok and Instagram, and he's just cool. Like, I'm like, you're cool.
Shout
Also,
out
to not
Lewandowski,
even
man.
realize that you're the one
Yeah.
that has accomplished that, like, you really are just focusing day in, day out, like, to the game.
Yep.
You're not hung up on accomplishing these certain accolades, and he's done it.
And he
Damn.
seems like he's just a player's player. He spoke about just the younger guys from Barca also just keeping him young. He's like he's you know, he tries to keep up with their energy a lot, which is, you know, that's just Bobby, man. That's what he does. I've met him before. His security, him though, great guy. But I guess security is not supposed to be nice. So you guys are doing
But
a great
maybe
job.
it was like a you thing.
Yeah, but what were you doing? Were you
Yeah,
doing
maybe
too
it was
much?
a you
I was
thing.
just existing. That's all. That's where I'll keep it. All right, now let's take a trip. Wait, this is your captain, Elisha, speaking.
Oh my God.
Get ready for takeoff. We are going around the world.
You do have a
there's-
sultry voice,
there's
though.
no
Is that the
diff-
right word? Like, it's like very
Yeah, it's my
It's a good calming
Yeah.
voice.
it's my FM. We're going around the world right now, and obviously the big news going on. The semifinals of the Champions League is set.
Darian, are you okay?
I don't
Real
know.
Madrid.
I'm so sad.
Darian, you look fired today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's one thing I got going for me today. I
Mhm.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But Barcelona will
How
be-
happy are you right now?
You're laughing in my face.
Yeah. Barcelona will be playing against Inter Milan in the semifinals, our first semifinals in 6 years. I can't lie. I can't even really talk trash about Inter. They're just, they're a strong team. They're a team that I really like too. So not as much as Barca, obviously, but yeah, a team that I've always been fond of, especially since R9 played for them back in the day. So it's going to be a great matchup. On the other side, we have PSG against Arsenal. So
That
strong
semifinal
matchup.
to me is like,
Box office.
yeah,
man.
it is.
Yeah.
It's box office because I think the stories heading into it already, like with Declan Rice and just, you know, his 2 free kick. Like, I just think that game, it's very hard to call. Whereas I think Inter, I think they're a great team.
Yeah.
But do I think they go through? I don't think so. But I don't know how to call the other semifinal genuinely from the bottom of my heart. And you guys know usually I'm very black and white. I know exactly what I like and what I don't like and who's going to win and who's not going to win. I don't know.
Allez les bleus. I think PSG is going to win. Peep that kit back there. That's mine. Yeah, I do think PSG is going to knock down Arsenal.
Really?
I really do. I think their
protect this for me,
attack,
Do you want me to put this on?
Yeah, just protect this for me because
their attack is so good, and I think they play way more cohesive than Real Madrid did. 100%.
Which is
Way
crazy to say.
Crazy to say,
in
but they
this
have
day
so
and
much more
age.
chemistry. They're young. They have Dembele, who is just on fire. He's finally found his stride in his career. I absolutely love it. So I don't know if Arsenal can actually handle all of that firepower.
Yeah, the thing with Arsenal, it just
Even after knocking off the Giants,
Yeah.
the
knocked
best
they
team
knocked off
in
the
the world that no one ever thought that they were going to do it.
I agree.
And in the
but
fashion that they've done it.
Real Madrid are their own worst enemy in matches like this because the
But
full chemistry up top is never come together when they needed it to. And then the right back situation, defensively they're all over the place. Like half of the team doesn't even defend. Like that doesn't work anymore in big games.
Plus
and
for-
Arsenal came with it. I don't know if they can knock out PSG though.
for this time, it feels like Arsenal just got good at this point of the season, and PSG have been more inconsistent all throughout. I think with just how their structure as a team, I feel like they've been all throughout this season. I think Arsenal have been like kind of shaky, and now they knock out Real.
Okay, I'm just going to throw it out there and don't come at me. Ligue 1 is very different than the English Premier League.
I'm not talking
the
about
Champions League.
Okay.
different. Yeah.
Sorry.
In the Champions, just overall in the Champions League. But
Okay. We're just talking Champions League alone.
Just Champions League. Yes.
Don't dig yourself a hole because I ain't giving you a shovel to dig out of it.
Just Champions League. But
I just feel like the only Achilles heel when you look at PSG in big moments as a club, as history, they've never been able to do it. Anything can happen. We saw it with Aston Villa. We thought potentially, is this the time that they were going to do it? So I will say, it's the best tournament other than the World Cup because anything can happen. And I just feel like this is where big players step up in big moments. And the only thing I'm nervous for as PSG is like the history. Does that go through the players' minds?
All right, now passengers, let's stop real quick. Let's have a layover in Germany.
I don't do layovers. I only do directs.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
You know what? I'll do a layover
Let's
in
do a
Germany.
layover.
I do like Germany. They got good food and good
Layover
beer.
in Germany.
Okay.
Bayern and Dortmund, who are two teams playing in the Club World Cup this summer. Unfortunately, both just got knocked out of the Champions League, but they get a chance to redeem themselves and get into the competition this summer. Fun fact, actually, they're going to be playing in Cincinnati, in Ohio, city heavily influenced. I was just there a few weeks ago. Heavily influenced by German culture, German architecture, German food.
Interesting.
A lot of German descent in Cincinnati, and so you'll see a lot of like beer halls and breweries and stuff in Cincinnati.
I slept on Ohio. I'm not going to lie. I did. I wasn't expecting it to be such a good time. People in Ohio, you know how to turn up.
So it's going to be lit.
It's going to be lit.
So we need to go to Ohio.
Yeah.
Sure.
Air Elisha. Another stop in Ohio.
Air Elisha. Another layover. Yeah.
Hopefully we're okay.
I can't guarantee that. You signed the liability release form. All right, now we have one more stop in our journey.
It's a long travel day.
It's a lot.
I'm
not going to lie. We're running out of fuel. We might have to go get some gas. I can't lie. We're running out of fuel. But coming back right here in North America, the Liga MX is going down to the wire. Right now, only 5 points separate first place Toluca and 7th place Necaxa right now in Liga MX.
Crazy.
How are we feeling? How do we think the end of the clausura is going to come down to?
I think the best part with Liga MX is this has never really happened before, where you have this close of a proximity for points from top spot to 6th spot. It's usually, your Monterreys, your Tigres, your Club Americas. Yeah. It's, it's very similar, I guess, when you go to the Ligue 1 in the French league. It's the PSG. So I love this because it's really shown that Mexico and clubs have really put their money where their mouth is. Like, they're not scared of spending money. That's not a thing that Mexico is, but they've spent money on not your top teams. Other teams are spending money, which makes it more competitive, which makes it a better league, which is why you're seeing Mexico then go into the Nations League and they're well prepped because they are doing so well in their league. They are doing so well in Europe. Their top players are finally starting to step up again, whereas we hadn't seen that for the past few years. We saw the domination of Canada and the U.S. in the CONCACAF. And now it's kind of back to where it all started, whereas Mexico was the powerhouses in CONCACAF. So it's great. I love it. It only adds more pressure going into the Club World Cup, the Leagues Cup, and just the pressure going into national teams of who's the best in North America.
Now, unfortunately, we have to get back up in the air.
Do we have parachutes? Do we have parachutes? I feel like this is a safety issue.
I call my mom.
No, you're enjoying the journey. Stay with me, okay? Stay with me on the journey. We're going to take one last stop over to Seattle. We have Seattle Sounders' own Christian Roldan with us today. We're going to have a conversation, chop it up, see what he's got to say. All right, we are here with CR7, the real CR7, Seattle Sounders' own Christian Roldan. Christian, what's going on, man?
How we doing? Thanks for having me. Looking forward to chatting up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're happy to have you. Just for as short a time as you're here, we have a few questions. Want to get to know you a little bit more, get the through ball people acclimated with who Christian Roldan is. And to get started, obviously, you spent your whole life, playing for the Sounders. You're homegrown, and you're now the all-time appearance leader for field players. How does it feel, to have grown over the years with one club? And, what are your expectations for how that translates to the rest of your career?
Yeah, number one, I mean, it's pretty special to be able to have that longevity, right, in your career, to be able to play through a lot of injuries, to be able to play in that many games. It's hard. It's not easy to do it for one club is even more special, right? For me, the Sounders have given so much to my career. They took a chance on me when a lot of teams could have, and they didn't. And I was able to win a lot of trophies with the club, and now I'm on year 11. Still striving to get better and win more games. And for me, I enjoy the locker room so much, and I know that that's what I'm going to miss the most when I retire. So doing it with the people in the locker room, the literally family members like my brother who plays for the team, to be able to do it alongside those guys makes it even more special for me.
Hold on a minute. Don't throw retirement out anywhere, all right? Because I can't have you retire from the Seattle Sounders. Obviously, I cover the league. I'm delighted to cover you week in and week out, because not only what you do on the pitch, what you're doing off the pitch. But yes, you've been with the Seattle Sounders, but you recently had a baby. I'm a mom of 2 baby boys, and I feel like it changes the perspective on not only life, but I wasn't lucky enough to have kids whilst I was still playing. Does it change the perspective on the pitch now that you get to go home?
You come back and your life is just totally different than what you go through on an everyday basis, right? You go from, all you care about is soccer and winning the next game and making the next pass and trying to get better health-wise, to making sure my daughter is well-fed, well-rested, gets enough playtime. It's a totally different perspective. And honestly, it makes me love the game a little bit more, because now I want to play for her. I want to play longer so that she can understand and realize what we're doing on an everyday basis. And, in a way, get inspired, right? It's not easy being able to be a professional athlete, but it becomes a whole lot harder once you become a dad.
Is she going to be playing on the U.S. women's national team someday?
I hope so. She's got a great name. It's Mia.
Wait, is it after
Legendary.
Mia Hamm, though?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, soccer related, yes,
cool.
absolutely.
I love
she's
that.
She's got a little middle name, which is Valentina, with a little bit of flair to it. So
she's going to be a baller.
Yeah.
Whatever she wants to do, though, at the end of the day.
Can you just tell her, like, when she does go up against Canada, just take it easy? Like, let us win a game against you guys, okay?
We'll see. We'll see if she takes it easy.
Is she swagged out in Seattle Sounders gear yet?
Oh, she's swagged out. She's got a jersey, and the back of the jersey says "Poppy." It's
Oh,
amazing.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's the dream as a player when you have kids, like man or woman, you have your kids decked out with your name on the back.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I love
cute.
that. You mentioned, you play with your brother on your team, and you also have another brother that is a trainer for LA Galaxy. How special is it to have your family so close to your profession? I mean, you train with one brother week in, week out, and then when you get to play on the road or LA Galaxy comes to play you, you get to see your other brother. It's a real family affair.
Yeah, oftentimes Alex and I just look at each other at training, and we're just like, man, we're really here.
Wow.
How did this happen? How like we're really on year 11 and year 8. Like this is nuts. On the same team. Um, and then my older brother, right? Like I've played against him for I don't know something like 9 years now. Whether he was with Colorado or Galaxy as an athletic trainer. Um, and every time he's spraying a little bit of water on me when I'm on the sideline, you know, just giving me crap, telling Galaxy what they need to sign me. Like it's so special to be able to um, compete and also just like follow each other on an everyday basis. Like we're spoiled, and I hope this doesn't end.
How come?
Eventually it will, but I'm cherishing every
Stop
moment.
saying that.
Yeah.
Stop saying
You
that,
keep
or I'm kicking
hinting
you
at
off this
retirement.
podcast.
It's freaking us out.
Trying
How,
to tell us something.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how competitive it was growing up with all of you playing
Yeah.
soccer, and then now you're all in the same professional space. Do you give that a lot of credit to how you're all here right now?
Absolutely. We looked up to my older brother. Alex and myself looked up to my older brother. He was 4 years older than me, 5 years older than Alex. It made us grow up a whole lot faster, competitive wise, soccer wise. He obviously went through puberty a lot earlier than us, and so we're trying to compete. We're trying to cheat. We're trying to just
The
be
dark
It
able to
sounds like
arts.
my
manage
house
Yeah.
right now.
Fair
on the
enough.
field, right? Like it's just, you know, we weren't in a position to really compete, but we tried, right? And so we give my older brother a whole lot of credit to because of what he did, right? He inspired us, he motivated us. He also gave us that chip on our shoulder, and I'm thankful for him. But Alex and I, we really competed on a high, at a high level.
How did your
Being
parents
around
deal
the
with
same
it though?
age.
Like honestly, I'm a mom now of 2 kids, 6 and 4, and they're not professional athletes. Like, and if they want to be someday, great. But there's so many broken things in my house. There's yelling, there's swearing. I'm like, guys, just chill out. But
Sounds amazing.
what was it like with your parents? Like growing up where you guys all had the X factor, obviously. You guys are all successful in your own different ways, but you're saying, yes, your older brother was like that person that you guys looked up to, but your parents, like, how did they parent you? Are you bringing that into now how you're raising your daughter?
Yeah, I think it was really hard for them because we're so competitive. It led to a whole lot of fights. And so
So it's
how do they
normal.
manage the competitiveness and the fighting, right? And it's a fine balance because you want us to compete, you want us to learn from losing, learn from winning, right? But they did a real good job of just making sure that that we show up to training, we show up to school on time, working hard, the values that, immigrants had coming into the United States, right? We
Yeah.
have to work harder. And, those are the values that they instilled in us.
Now, in speaking of being competitive, we have a top level global competition coming right here in the Club World Cup, obviously, which Seattle and Inter Miami are going to be representing MLS for in the competition. Where's your head at with that? How are you preparing yourself, for these international clubs, and overall, like, how is the team getting ready, to take on these teams this summer?
Well, we can't lie. We had a tough start
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the year. We've had a lot of injuries, so number one, trying to get healthy for the Club World Cup is going to be really important. But the excitement is there, man. We see Champions League games going on right now.
Yeah.
We're playing against PSG. Atletico played extremely well in Champions League. Botafogo they came from the dead essentially.
Yeah.
They invested a whole lot of money, and they're elite now. And so we've got a tough matchup, but we're all excited for competitive games, right? We don't get competitive games against PSG, Atletico Madrid, Botafogo very often. So we're all excited. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to be at home. We're going to be able to use our fans and create that bit of energy that we need to compete in these games.
Speaking of fans, Seattle Sounders are some of the best. I played for a little bit for the Seattle Reign in the NWSL, and you guys show up, the good, the bad, the ugly, the rain, the sunshine. Sun, you guys are lacking just a little bit there. So if people are traveling to you guys for the Club World Cup, what is one thing that you would recommend people do in Seattle on the ground?
I really like the Space Needle personally.
Okay.
There's now a floating like a glass revolving kind of like floor that if you just stand on and you look down, you can see right through. So that's what I would recommend.
Nope.
Some
Say
people
less.
don't like
Say
it.
less.
I've done it. It's like
I was waiting for it. I was waiting. You had me, and then you told me
You
I
said
could see
see-through
through.
floor.
Yeah, nah, nope.
What about the fish throwing?
about
Have you
this?
done that yet?
Fish throwing. How about go to the gum wall?
Oh, no.
What is that?
It's like people put dirty gum on a. It's like
there's a
it's
giant
cool
wall,
looking,
yep.
but no.
You're losing
No.
me.
You're losing
Christian,
us.
you're
Come on.
You're losing me. I like it's culture
Hey.
though, so I'll take it.
We'll go to the match.
It's Seattle.
We'll come
go
to the match.
Yeah, go to the match.
Seattle's unique. You know, we have unique things going on, but we have the march to the game. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something if you haven't done, I think
Cool.
that's something that you should do.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Well, Christian, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for talking to us, obviously on a personal side, on a professional side. Rooting for you. Hopefully, the season turns around for Seattle, and, we'll be paying attention and rooting for you guys in the Club World Cup this summer.
We'll see you at the gum
Yeah.
wall.
Thank you.
There we go.
Maybe.
Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
All right.
Just
I tried to whistle for
Start
extra
over.
time. I tried to
keep your spit off the
I tried
mic.
to
Get yourself a whistle next time.
Okay, I needed a whistle, but going into extra time
Jesus. Oh my.
extra time where any crumbs, anything left that we have to talk about that we haven't touched on. Kaylin, what you got?
Hold on a second. You know what? Speaking of props, I've just
Okay.
hit myself with the mic. I got this for you. I went out and I bought you the best of the best.
No
so
way.
there you go. Yes. Don't blow it
Caleb,
too
why
hard.
did you do this? He's gonna. Oh no!
It's better than
Give
him
us a warning.
spitting
Give us
everywhere,
a
all
warning.
right?
I've been
Go
waiting
on.
for this my whole life.
Oh God!
What's your extra time, Kaylin?
Ooh,
Thank you.
all right. I'm sticking in North America.
Sorry,
Okay,
I
that's
just
it.
wanted
No,
to
no,
know.
no.
Elijah.
Now you're
It's
done.
really
See?
loud.
You know what? You're like my 6-year-old. You give them one shiny object and then now you're done.
Tell him, Mom.
It's done.
I just
It's done. This is how parenting works. Step
Sorry.
out once with me and you're done. Someone that's not stepping out, Inter Miami. Inter Miami, one of 2 teams unbeaten in Major League Soccer. They continue to roll with multiple competitions, and they're in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, taking on Vancouver in the semifinals. I just think what they have done with Javier Mascherano, with Jorge Mas, with David Beckham, they promised. And one thing I love when people keep their promise. Jorge Mas and David Beckham said, we will bring the best players to North America. We will bring the best players to MLS, and they have done just that. Obviously, there's rumors about Kevin De Bruyne. They have the discovery rights. They have Suarez. They have Alba. They have Sergio Busquets. Lionel Messi looks like he's aging backwards. And to do what they've done, Supporter Shield last year, set the single points record last year. I think they'll break that this year. And I think they'll be a pleasant surprise in the Club World Cup coming up this summer.
Absolutely. Very.
I love that.
You don't get your whistle
Another
back.
Sad surprise. Real Madrid is out of the Champions League in devastating fashion. Yeah.
I hate this for you.
I hate it for me too. I hate it for all of us Real Madrid fans. It sucks. So I'm gonna hop over with Les Bleus. I do think PSG is such a talented side. I think they're the favorites coming into this. Yes, Barcelona, I think the other favorites, that's who I want to see in the final, PSG, Barca. But again, that high line, I don't know. We saw them get punished for it, but we'll see. But I
PSG
do
got some
think
pace up front.
PSG has Desiree Doué, Dembele, Barcola, Luis Enrique giving this team life. So that's who I'm going to ride with for the semifinal.
Good goalkeeping as well. Donnarumma.
Donnarumma, wow,
Donnarumma.
shout out. 5
2
saves,
massive
kept them
saves
in
at the
that
end.
match.
Yeah.
Damn. So I'm going to ride with PSG in the next leg and on to the finals.
Listen, man.
So is this like the game we play? We get to pick like 2 of like the best teams, and then we ride with them. So then we always look good. That's like I feel like that's
It's
what
a
we do
difficult
here.
job. Yeah.
But someone's got to do it. Hey,
yeah.
Darian, I like it.
Listen, one league that I feel like has always been underrated over the years, Liga Portugal. I've had my fair share of good experiences with Benfica, Porto, Sporting fans. They always show major love. Whenever you make content about those teams, like their fans just flood the comments. So shout out to Portugal, man. But Benfica specifically right now is tied on points with Sporting in Liga Portugal. And there's 5 matches left right now in the season. It's coming down to the wire. Sporting's edging them a little bit on goal differential. On May 10th, second to last match of the season, they will play each other. So I think it's really gonna come down to the wire. We might have to wait until the final match of the season to see who wins the Liga Portugal, and I'm excited.
I absolutely love talking about these other leagues. Please let us know what else you want us to talk about. Where should we cook? Let us know in the comments.
And as the leagues are slowly winding down, which pains me to say, but on the other side, there's huge tournaments coming this summer, like the Club World Cup. So we are going to have plenty to dissect, plenty to dive into, and plenty of drama, I feel like, is going to continue on here with Throughball.
Plenty of drama, and the drama is free. You can go from June 14th to July 13th this summer to DAZN.com and watch the Club World Cup for free. It's better when it's free. I love free.
We like free.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.